So the format of the report is the same across all the workbooks. People who are working, right? They may be different. Okay, they are like 9 weeks, right? Okay, some weeks has different rules one, no? Okay, and also different hours work lah. Of course, different people, different employee code, different rate of pay and so on lah. All right. What standardized is this week 1 payroll title lah. The title is actually indented to the middle, but it's actually in cell A1. I happen to be in cell A1 right now. Meaning the cells B1, C1 and D1, they are empty one. Nothing there. Next is this header over here. You got employee, we got blah blah blah, hours work. Okay. And then we have total, etc. What do we want to do? Using Power Query, we want to grab this and nothing else. Totals do not belong to data because we are just double dipping if we include totals. They have to be removed. This one pula will create an error actually, because in a structured data, this is not a good title. Having something here and nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, it will create like a very generic column. It won't actually combine perfectly. Well, later what we need is titles or headers like this. Perfect. Okay, gonna come out from here already. Okay, what to do? We're gonna extract from folder but with a different minor step. Let's go. From folder, look for payroll folder. Again, don't double click, just on the surface, and click open. Only 2 items inside. Week 1, week 2. Now it comes to that option, right? So at this moment we will need Power Query to do what? To edit. There will be errors. If you see reports like this, not complete headers, the title only in cell A1, right? There will be errors one. Data is not structured. We need Power Query. First option, please. And expecting Power Query to open. Okay. One more step. No change. Sheet 1. Here we can see a preview of the issues. See? Generic column names not acceptable. Very bad. We're gonna take this later. This one, the row. Now plug. And this whole thing needs to be removed. Let's go over to Power Query. Are you here already? You might see on my screen, I think on your screen also. Macam ada error. You see this? The row, right? The results. See that? And where on earth is the data? Hilang. Okay, if you see grey line again, this grey line actually represents blank or null punya item. Blank is not null, null is just nothing. In Excel pun there can be null situation also, but the word null doesn't come out lah. Okay, but in Power Query it works differently. You see the word spelled out for us. Yeah, I know. So macam itulah. So over here we have a shorter grey line, right? Because there are less nulls. Okay. Green means okay lah, occupied. If you happen to see red, it means error in the particular column. No good. You can always, right now, layakkan mouse on the band, the green band. You see something popping up. This tells us the column quality. Valid, 6 valid, okay. 0 error, yes, no problem. Very good. 6 empty juga. Nothing to do, for now, nothing to do. Just looking only. Yes, we need to correct this. Okay, now here comes the purpose of selecting two files, week 1 and week 2. When you do this in real life, I recommend selecting at least 2 so that you can see the joining part or the seam to ensure there's error ke atau no error. But in this case, terrible. Let's go and correct this. We need to sort this out. We need to do some editing work already. Okay, now where to do editing work? Not here, but come to the sample file here. Okay, this sample file is based on week 1 punya report. Just now, when you are selecting things, you see sample file, you didn't change it, right? It was based on week 1, sama lah. Are you here? Let's do the obvious. Okay. Let's promote this first row as headers. Okay, if you see under home dekat sini, the button is right here, tetapi ada butang kecil kan. So let's open up and see what is going on. There are two opposite actions of each other. We like to choose the first one. Click. Okay, make sure it is okay. Only once, don't do twice now. Otherwise, the next row will become header. That's wrong. Second thing to do is to remove this guy over here. It's like this, guys. We can choose to remove null ataupun choose to remove total. When we remove something, the idea is to choose a very unique criteria. Null can, I don't think it's very unique if you compare to here. Null can be sometimes in the middle when there's no data, etc. No? So don't select null, select this one. So what to do is like this. There are 2 steps involved. Because this is not Excel, there are 2 steps involved. This is database format. So the first step will be filtering out total. No? Second step, baru remove. 2 steps. Filter out, remove. You need to make use of this. Right now, just filter out, click OK, and look at this chorong icon. That means something has been filtered lah. Okay, second step, come here. Yes, there are 2 buttons over here. Look for remove rows right here. Okay, this one slowly. You have to choose remove blank rows and just confirm on your side nothing is here filtered. Make sure go inside and check it out. Okay, all okay here so far, all okay like that. Okay, let's go to our results. No, you can't actually. You can't right click on the row. So I mean you can't. Gotta filter out. Now before clicking on this error exclamation mark is not good, no. So click on this, right? You see, I get error. I get error because when we were clicking on this, correcting things, right, we actually kacau certain steps here. that resulted and cause an error right now in the present step. Okay, it's saying like, hey, certain things cannot find, the column now cannot find, blah blah blah. Yes, because kacau certain things. The column also not original. We promoted the row into column, right, and all those things. Okay, if you come across like this, right, to fix this, work backwards. So I like you right now to come on the second last step to see whether okay or not. So right now I'm here, do it very carefully, work backwards, because anything that you do wrongly over here, potentially, you're gonna get incorrect stuff. Alright, you can't get things back because this is the undo button we are trying to disturb now. Alright, so now this is turning out correct. So if you are doing this in real life, just make sure and validate to your source files. Everything here is intact. Okay. For now, I can tell everything is intact, so I'm just taking a shortcut for us. Okay, everything is okay. Let's take this step. I'd like you right now to come over here and delete this. We will go with the second last. Please go ahead and delete the last step. Can? Great, Nazir. You're very brave because this exercise is to make everyone brave about deleting steps. Okay? It's just now I scare you into not deleting, right? I gotta make up for it. Let's test out things. Let's introduce a couple of new files to the folder. 4 minggu. Come over to Power Query. Look for this button, refresh button, refresh. Again, if you're doing this in real life, just check through to make sure all the rows are intact as per original files in the folder. We're going to test the loading part right now to see whether okay or not okay. So you see this part here, where my cursor is? Click and close and load will send dulu ke Excel. Now let's take a look right now. Let's go back to the folder. Let's put everything in and paste it here. Now we are on the surface of Excel. I'd like you right now to just be here and just click on your okay lah, this part here appears in here ataupun here. Anywhere you are, just click the refresh button. And I'm looking at the results right now. All in.